Behind me is our 80 Dodge truck, which we named Drag Truck several years ago. It's been sitting for way too long. We got moss growing around it, on the grill, all this black stuff all over it. What's supposed to be white and clean is just, it's just filthy. We got, looks like some spiders trying to make a living out here with it. I went to our video history and it's been a little over 3 years, since this has been out to the track. It made its one full quarter-mile pass against the headwind and ran a 13:08 in the quarter mile, 8:20s in the eighth. That's really all we did with it. And then a lot of things came up and it just fell right to the back burner. It has been started a couple of times in that 3 years, but basically, to write the truth off, it's just been sitting here for 3 years. So I would like to maybe see if we get a little fire off today and pressure wash it and show maybe just a little bit of love. I think it deserves it, regardless of how crusty it may seem on the outside. It's got a lot of heart on the inside. Truth of the matter is if you don't remain ownership of it, there's all kinds of things that'll claim it. Man, I just hate spiders. But we can open the hood, see what's going on underneath here. So we got some cleaning that we need to do. But there's the 200,000 mile 5.9 that we threw in here with an Oregon regrind cam. I do remember we had a header leak here. It was going psh, 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 and I don't like that whatsoever. So we need to seal that up as well. I'm sure my battery is gonna have to have a charging done to it. Tearing down the big old spider's nest. I'm gonna open this door and look for any 8-legged critters. Sure, they'll be filing for squatters' rights. Don't see nothing. Oh yeah, there's the gas tank, aluminum gas tank I was gonna mount in it. Never happened. Amazingly enough, all 4 tires are up. That gets us ahead of the game to start with. So I just removed the air filter. I'm gonna put a little gas down in there, and I don't know, this carburetor just been sitting like this. They can sometimes start leaking. It could snap through the carburetor, and if it does, there's plenty of dry kindling here. We can get a pretty good fire going. Hope you got your marshmallows handy. I did take a broom and sweep just a little bit along there. I didn't want the carb sucking in anything should it decide to fire off. Just to give it a pop to get going with. Oh! Now if you hear a psh, 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 remember I got a header leak. It isn't a push rod going through a rocker arm. At least I hope. It's all fired. All right, we're not burning yet. Well, let's keep going. Next time we might succeed. Was easy. So putting a little gas into the carb and then into the floats really helps it when it takes off. You don't have to keep grinding to pull it from the tank, but now the back barrels. checked the oil before I popped it off. It doesn't leak, and the oil pressure gauge shot right up. Here it is idling cold. Not bad for 200,000. We still got over a half a tank of gas. I'm sure that that's really good after all this time. Probably tarnished. Tack still works. We're gonna see if we can't disturb nature and pull it out of its element and get it up here and maybe take the next step. So we're going to start with this High Job electric pressure washer. Min Max. Max, of course. Maybe the camera will show. This half here has been done. This half here hasn't. I'm going to do the rest of the truck. I'll show you it when it's done. Well, I can at least show you what the half looks like done. So this is what this looks like. And you can obviously see where I ended. And this is what this side looks like. That's what we're cleaning up. Underneath the hood sure cleaned up really nice. Took some paint off of the engine, the old bombsicle. But yeah, it's really clean underneath here. The hood and all of that. But what I like to do is after I do this, means so much of all the electronics got wet, I like to start it and get some heat to it. Let it dry off. After getting it all cleaned and letting it sit overnight and cool off, we're going to fix that header leak with these Hedman header gaskets that I probably got with a set of van headers or something. This won't take very long at all in this. They're really easy to get to. I don't know where these showed up, but apparently they came with the order I got. These are absolutely the Speedmaster gaskets. You can tell because you can't touch them and they break. And that's what happened to this one. And I'm going to make sure we got a little water in there. Yep. Well, let's see if it sounds any different now with the new header gasket. Cold start, of course. Well, that shut it right up. We're just gonna quick change the oil in it after 3 years, I think, maybe 4. I know the truck's a 1980, but the Magnum is a roller cam, so it's getting 1030 Valvoline and the Mopar 090, like always. Here we go, fresh and clean, unlike me. We're gonna get some air in the tire, they are low. Well, after getting it cleaned up and getting the oil changed, I'm starting to feel warm inside about the truck. I think I'm gonna take it for a ride. Feels good to go down the road in it. You know, I kind of forgot how good this thing drives and runs. Wow. humid. Amazing for this time of year. I also need to apply just a little bit of heat to get all that glaze off of the tires. That's part of preventative maintenance. I forgot how much fun this truck is to drive. I also forgot how quiet and not a rattle trap or squeaks or anything like that. I mean, the exhaust is loud, but the truck itself is very quiet and drives super nice. Kind of forgot how quick it was too. But yeah, now that it's out and we kind of revived it a little bit and got things cleaned up and got some fresh oil in there, now I got to do some thinking. What next for it? But I don't know. I originally bought a 440 for it. I'm not quite sure. Am I doing a 440 swap next? Or am I going to go ahead and let this 360 Magnum punch itself into the 12s? We know it's in it. It should have done it the last time, but there was a stiff headwind and pickups don't like that. I don't know. If you got a suggestion or an idea, you can pop it right down below. No turbos or nitrous though. That ain't happening.